am from Akron, Ohio, the home of LeBron James and Chrissy Hine and Devo, Howard Hewitt, James Ingram, all these great people. Steph Curry was born here. So I love my city. We have issues, but I love my city. But I also love going to the movies. Today, I found out we no longer have any movie theaters, major movie theaters in Akron, Ohio. We have a couple of smaller ones, which is nice. But as far as like a chain like Regal or AMC or Cinemark, they are gone. We used to have like at least 3 Regal Cinemas. One that was close to where I live, one by Chapel Hill Mall, and the mall's been gone forever, but the theater was down the street. That was still there. And then one on the west side of town in Fairlawn, which is like next door to Akron. It's like, it's Akron adjacent. And the funny thing about that is that 10 years ago in 2015, LeBron James was in town and he had his movie premiere for the film Trainwreck, the film he did with Amy Schumer and Bill Hader. Shout out to Bill Hader. I love his track record when it comes to dating. He's fantastic. I love Bill Hader. Great comedian, great dater. But they had a whole premiere at this Regal Cinemas on West Market in Fairlawn, and a red carpet. It was like Hollywood in Akron. It was tremendous. But after the pandemic, they shut that one down. They shut down the one where I live. So that's 2 Regal Cinemas gone by 2023. So the lone one was the Chapel Hill one. It was small, but it was still a theater. And it makes me mad because that's the place where I kept on seeing my films. It's like, for instance, let's say Sinners, instead of being released earlier this year, it was going to come out in Halloween. I would not have a big multiplex to go see it. I might see it, one of the little smaller ones would have had it, but as far as like sitting back in a Regal Cinema or an AMC or Cinemark, anything like that, I can't see it. Now, if I wanted to see Sinners, if it came out, I would have to go to Cuyahoga Falls, which is next to Akron. Or I have to go to Hudson, which is next to Akron. But I have to go on the expressway to get to Hudson. I can't understand. Now, Akron is, listen, we're not New York, we're not Chicago, but we're a medium-sized city. We're the home of LeBron James. Can you imagine someone coming into town, they hear about Akron, they want to see where LeBron grew up, they want to see St. Vincent St. Mary, they want to see the I Promise School, and then they hear the Leonardo DiCaprio film is out, and they say, oh, the new Leo film is out. Let's go find a Regal. There's not one. What about AMC? There's not one. What about a Cinemark? There ain't one. We should not have one. We should have at least one of these major cinemas in our city. I'm gonna have to talk to my mayor about this. Somebody get me the mayor on the phone. This makes sense. Has this happened in your city? Like, you're in a medium city. You're in a medium city, and you have no major cinemas in your city. Hell, they just shutting down the Regal on South Beach. Now I'm sure there's other major cinemas on South Beach. It's hard to believe that they don't have any major multiplexes in South Beach. But shutting down a Regal on South Beach is kind of crazy to me. So if you ever lived in a city where you had movie theaters, major chains, and they all left, what happened? Were they just gone and you had to go to another city? Or did someone in the city, or did people fight to get one back? I remember a few years ago, there was that rumor that Jeff Bezos was going to buy AMC theaters and kind of make them into a quasi Amazon movie theater, but that never happened. And then I heard some rumors about Netflix. But man, I'm telling you, that might be the next move for like Amazon Prime and Netflix, is to kind of get into the movie business. Yeah, the movie business isn't what it was pre-pandemic, but Top Gun Maverick proved you can still make a lot of money. Like since the pandemic, we've had a number of films, Moana 2, that's made like $1 billion. So it's not like no one showing up. Even like that, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but all those Swifties showed up for her movie. In fact, now the last Showgirl that's coming out, whatever that album's called, there's gonna be some type of preview in theaters. So Regal is willing to lose all that money in Akron, Ohio that they would have made from Taylor Swift, because for some reason they're shutting it down. They shut down our last movie theater. Again, if you dealt with this, what did you do? Did you go to the neighboring city? Did they come back? Did you fight for them to bring back a movie chain? What did you do?